some solutions.
That is a great point, because mid-Ricky is banging here. Sorry, that's Kiyotaka mid-Ricky. It's so good versus Puck. It's actually great versus most of the heroes.
It really does seem to be a weird grab bag of heroes that don't really have a whole lot of natural synergy.
You don't have a stun other than RP, I guess, in sleep.
And yet somehow they'll find the kill, they'll find the first blood. That's a statement.
Look at the
another nightmare. Back into the arms. Spike Bear based it up, double stun. Okay, Boxy protects himself pretty nicely. Saberlight just runs in.
Yeah, you're not winning that trade.
I mean,
this is a tough lane for Darkseer, honestly. Bane, Doom. Doom's an old school counter with the Devour, and then you, even though he doesn't have it, and then you have this Bane who lanes pretty well for you because he's gonna block the creep cut and he has extra sustain.
Vacuum, and it's not gonna be enough.
Yeah. It's so much extra sustain between these heroes. No, I just think he looks at their drafts and goes, my God.
How are we supposed to win this?
Single creep.
Gee, why did you draft me this? How am I supposed to hit any creeps?
He's going to TP bottom and look for the sleep setup into the blink.
Three-man stun, the Ion Shell. They're actually going to try and fight this, but I mean, they did some damage, but Boxy just kind of got himself killed.
Good for this Aurora lineup, which is 4 carries and a Bane. Oh,
Saberlight's getting his ass beat.
Saber soloed again.
No. That aura, then maybe Tinker can become a right click. Oh. They have Doom up. So this is a hard contest. Boxy is dead for sure. He's just trying to hold it long enough that somebody else can get here. The Doom is going to be used on the Darkseer. Dude, Nightfall's just going to beast down 3 heroes at this rate. Panto, he's going to make a run for it, and Aurora are going to give up on this fight. Nightfall is going to make his way the other direction because Nisha was going to cut him off anyway. Does end up giving away a kill streak, a mega kill streak at 7.5 minutes.
Kind of want a Linken's versus the Bane, but you also want, we see 4-staff or BKB versus
going after the Tinker, routing in from behind. Insania and Boxy both show up. They do manage to finish him off. Nisha's going to be a bit low, though. Mira, can he get that final hit in? He does.
That's big.
Is it going to be a 1 for 3? It is. Insania, there's no way out of this one.
It's only level 3 on this Jakiro.
It's against a level 6 Bane.
That's what I'm saying. These early kills have powered Aurora up so much.
Trying to go for the deny. Insania will not be able to get it. Nightfall, right?
Oh, yeah,
the Tinker enables the lineup in that he has to deal with all the waves.
Oh, that's just BM right there.
It kind of is, yeah. So if you go through the gate with the smoke, you make a play atop, you know there's no Jakiro that's going to come in. So you could just freely RP this Darkseer, collect another kill.
And you're so underleveled on these 2 supports. You just can't stay out of the lanes for the XP right now.
Oh, dodging the stun. Got him inside the coil. Pulled back a little bit. They're going to need every help, a bit of help they can get here. Trying to get him off the vacuum. He jumps away just at the right time.
Gotta be careful of the sleeps here.
Mira survives. Now the sleep pushed back in. Nisha woken up. Throws an orb aggressively here. He's got to be a bit careful of the smoke screen. Oh, Mira almost oversteps himself there, running into all the Darkseer illusions.
The lead has built to 5K. A lot of that is on the Doom.
Nightmare now. Insania was going to be pulled out of position here. They're just trading off the sleep, trying to make sure the Nightfall can't get a kill. Here's Silence on 2, but finished off by the Tinker. Nisha makes a jump forward onto his orb and does manage to pick up an Arcane Rune.
That's a nice one. The thing is, Aurora can play this style because they have the Tinker to clean up the waves. So this Ricky Bane just run around the map. You're not losing too much in terms of net worth map control.
All right, they'll punish Mira for sniping couriers inside of their triangle right next to the Terrorblade. Radiance being done for Nightfall means his farm is really going to start speeding up, picking up Toronto, Tokyo, but leaving behind Saberlight's Darkseer. The Tinker leaves, though. Boxy getting some information, finds the opening on Toronto, Tokyo. A good opening kill, as long as they actually get the kill, which they do.
It's a big
Boxy, he knows he's dead.
Yeah, can you get out now?
Or got a decent wall. Mira goes a little bit too far forward here. Kiyotaka trying to back him up. Got the Doom on the puck. A big opener there. The leash does go out, though, and Vtune is in prime position to get some good damage in. If only he would be confident enough at half HP to march him down underneath the tower. Nisha survived through the Doom, so they don't have that many disables to stop Asunder.
Maybe scared of going into the marches with grip lingering somewhere in tree line.
They think they have a Jakiro for free here, but Nisha is around, so is Saberlight. So it's actually going to be turned around, and it's going to be Panto who dies instead. Actually got up the Fiend's Grip, but that's just going to be vacuum cancel. So on the net worth lead that they had, thought they could win any fight. Underestimated the power of Liquid's team fight, which Kiyotaka, with mass March of the Machines, can stand his ground here for a while. The coil is probably going to keep him here for too long, though. Use of ultimates to secure the kill. An important one at that. The Tinker being dead, but the carry's also going to die. V-Tune getting picked off in the bottom lane. Doom put to use there. Yeah,
it's a strong fast on this core Tinker.
Oh, got the Nightmare.
Need something
Without
else
the
here.
Doom, though, I don't know if Liquid can, or excuse me, Aurora can really fight this one. Panto, he thought they were going to be willing to take the fight, but no, this is going to be another Fiend Script that is completely wasted. RP. At this point, RP on 3! Toronto Tokyo comes in the clutch and cleans it up for Aurora.
See you later. They tagged the Magnus early on with the wall, and then they just forgot about him? Or
I mean, they really have a team fight now. Now they've got BKB on one of their cores. They're going to feel good about it. Panto, he gets off the Nightmare, but still caught by Boxy. Liquid, just run it back. They only lost that team fight because they clumped up for an RP. There's no RP, so...
The Diffusal's done for Mira. He is putting in some work right now.
RP put to use now on a single pickoff of Saberlight, and they'll have to use the Fiend's Grip too. Boxy comes in too late to cancel that one, but double ultimates for that kill. And maybe still a punish. Mira does manage to jump away before the silence, and now they got the Doom on the puck. Big kill. Nightfall should be able to easily run him down. They use the Sunder. V-Tune, he's going to regret that one if he dies to Nightfall. Nightfall running after him, but the Scorched Earth, it wore out.
The puck. Oh,
and they still got the puck.
Super clutch sentry drop to get little vision in that tree line before it wears out.
Boxy, Blink Dagger up in too long. Scorched Earth, very similar in that regard, just lane winning. Well, that's a lot, but frankly, Liquid isn't getting many kills, so maybe high ground is rather easy. Toronto Tokyo is going to fish for it, and he does manage to get out Boxy.
RP Grip for the Nyx Assassin.
That is pretty insane.
It does open up the fight, right? You can't have this Nyx existing in the fight versus your Scorched Earth Radiance Doom versus your Tinker.
How do you see us against a hero that is 95 base damage?
I think Doom is up there. I think the Viper Razor,
gotcha.
Do Nothing is up there. I also think Enigma is up there. At least a lot of the past versions. Time to go fishing.
And Smoke is going to break on Insania. So say goodbye to him. Never mind. We saw Saberlight in the back lines, and they'll get both.
Cleanup. Nice little find.
Did you see that empowered crit Doom?
Yeah.
856 damage.
Look, I'm not saying he doesn't hit hard. It's just, are you relying on him to deal the right-click damage?
TPs are coming in. Nisha, he's actually going to jump forward. Yeah, I feel like you abandoned this situation. Aurora just went from 5 heroes to bottom to 5 heroes steeping onto the outpost. We might actually get a positive score out of one of these group stages. Fished out with the horn toss. The first of many is Aurora. Smoke wraparound from behind. Darkseer up in 15 seconds. Can they wait that long?
No, they're going to go for the Bane.
They're going to jump without it. Get a quick kill on the Bane. Do they get out on all the heroes? They do not. Toronto Tokyo gets a horn toss onto Boxy. So trading out supports.
Catch Kiyotaka or bust. He is
Rapid away
he just
the long way. Kiyotaka, it breaks on them, but they jump to where Aurora is. They get the coil onto 2, but the RP still lands onto the 2 cores, and they got the Doom out onto V-Tune. Saberlight, he's already thrown all of his abilities. This is looking bad, but maybe Liquid can still get out with some of their heroes. Insania turns around. Ice Path Mira with his BKB does actually get burnt out. Nisha hit by the Scythe of Ice and chained down.
He got stunned by the Croaker, man.
Is that what happened?
Tendrils of
Mira actually died to the Croaker as well.
That creep just did some work for Aurora.
Damn.
I don't think they needed it.
No, they were definitely winning that fight anyway.
It was a 6-man.
Maybe they got the extra kill or two. They just certainly got the deny on Mira, thanks to that.
Those things are nasty. Don't underrate them.
Yeah, Croaker, strongest neutral creep right now.
Oh yeah, it might be better than some of the actual heroes in the game.
Beat out the Prowler. I mean, it's certainly beaten out Boxy's Nyx Assassin.
Who would I take one of those over, actually? Now that I think about it.
Crystal Maiden?
Well, yeah, but that's my personal bias. Would you take one over Omni Knight right now? He's pretty bad. He's not farming.
He's not invited to the fight, but he's joining anyway. Boxy better break this smoke. Liquid are all in to try. Oh, no, he jumped into the smoke screen? What was that?
It's all over.
It's done.
It's all over. Buybacks. V-Tune just manning up.
V-Tune is still in the pit, still trying to finish off this Roshan. It's not even close to being done yet.
He did not get BKB off. Yo, the Rosh is getting shrunk. That's awesome.
Look at the little baby Rosh. Adolescent Roshan.
That's a very tough fight for Liquid.
She's getting smaller and smaller. Oh, Nisha tried to go for the Aegis steal.
He got the banner.
He got the banner and lost the gem.
But Boxy recovered the gem.
Boxy recovered.
So overall,
Dire's middle tower is
you can
under
annoy him.
attack.
Look how much damage he's taking.
Yeah, he's just
being around. I mean, they're going to try. I'm not confident they have the damage to kill him. They got him down
I think
to
Boxy
2/3 of his HP, half HP.
regrets that decision.
Pulled back into the wall again. I mean, it's the Doom illusion that's doing all the work. Got him down to 700 HP on an Aegis hero.
15-2
good effort,
and
good effort.
16 for the mid-tinker, Austin, when nobody believed in it, except me and Kiyotaka.
Avery Silverman, the great champion
Both
of
dogs.
Kiyotaka.
How about Invoker?
Not a jumper. Sunstrike plus Shackle.
It's the complete choke-a-thon out here.
The Chokeathon. Monday, Monday, Monday. Welcome to the Chokeathon.
Yeah, nice signature hero, Boxy. You get the, this is like really rough lane top. This core Baden putting in some work. Kanto giving it to Boxy. The one-on-one.
Oh, he's winning this one. Wait,
Sunstrike?
no, wait, what about the Sunstrike? Where's
Where
the
is
Sunstrike? Where is Nisha? Oh, God.
Where'd he throw it?
Boxy's sitting around like, brother, where,
Wait, he threw
where
it somewhere,
are you?
though. Was it bottom? Wait, is he going in for the third round? The third round!
Okay, this time.
It's
This
there.
time, he'll land the goddamn Sunstrike. There we go.
Manta nullifier buildup.
Yeah.
Just
Dire's
jump and kill him.
bottom tower is under
Is a hero that unplayable?
Can't be that bad. Meteor gonna be dropped on Mira's head.
Yeah, you're gone.
Goodbye.
I do like the Shaman Invoker combo. It is easy pickings. He's looking for Toronto, Tokyo. He might just
He's
find
gonna
him here.
find him. Got the damage. Can the Sunstrike not hit the neutrals and only hit the Magnus? It does. Well placed by Nisha.
You know, since I was trash talking Nisha, he's really taken this game over.
He's gonna slip back into the triangle again, but he's met by the Elder Titan, so you just gotta take the kill, present it. Well, V-Tune, is V-Tune gonna get in there or not?
What was that Sunstrike? I feel like he's getting trolled this game.
I think so too. Like V-Tune didn't want to waveform in. The Sunstrike's not going out
To be
there half
fair,
the
though,
time.
that was a very aggressive move from Boxy. I think you just abandoned him there. Tornado mid, a lot of damage off. Oh, that
Yeah, he's got the translocator. Kind of ruins that. If you can hit the stomp here, maybe they could kill Nisha. The blood grenade, it's not enough of a slow. Now the turnaround. Hit him in with the ice wall, blood grenade in return, and Mira
Rumas.
probably gonna die here. The Sunstrike is gonna be too far forward. Mira was too slow. Still got the kill though. Can't remember who was playing it.
Kiritich.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's like 19-1.
Yeah,
that was
that-
disgusting.
He was destroying people with that.
Skewered and skewer?
Sunstrike coming in, trying to do some damage. Does a decent amount. With the silencer coming in, maybe they can bail him out. Nope, burst down by the laser. And there was nowhere to run to anyway. Nightfall had come through the gate.
Oh, nice.
Nice dagger from Mira. That probably ensures a second kill as another dagger lands. Insania, look at all those bounty runes. Gonna get to him. No, he's cut down by Kiyotaka's laser before he can get to the sweet, sweet gold laying in the ground.
Blink and Kaya done. get that huge Morphling kill in the early game while you're a bad and continues to roam the map.
Mira, does he have the right trinkets? Well, it doesn't matter. He's going to be hexed. On the come down here, Boxy does manage to stop the stomp. I mean, they know they're clearing through the stack right now. Kiyotaka doesn't really want to be interrupted, but Liquid will force an interruption here with V-Tune cutting across. Nice waveform. He ran back to make sure he got both of them and collects a double kill for V-Tune. Liquid just chase out all of these heroes out of the triangle and straight into the arms of the V-Tune Morphin. Huh.
You know what? Life is more fun when you all in.
Yeah. He's just got to go 15-0 now.
Still trying to hold
Boxy still has wards. He's going to trap him. And yeah, he's going to die for it, but he's certainly guaranteeing at least one kill is going to happen. And got a D-ward too. That Boxy would have wrapped all the way around and gotten the deepest ward possible.
They want to defend his top tower. There is Primal Split available.
They're fighting into split. That's dangerous. Considering they do not have the lockdown to stop the split, they're willingly taking this team fight into a Brewmaster ult like this. It's a dangerous move, but they seem to be surviving for now. Mira
Saberlight
does manage to wither through it, and Saberlight's actually the one going to die here. Oh, punch down and finished off by an Elder Titan.
I think I could have been pretty close.
Yeah, maybe a T-ball lead.
Take that back.
Tornado. Nisha trying to defend himself. Boxy comes in, locks down another two. Trying to meet him with the wheel. Doesn't get it. They're chasing after Nisha, but that's no longer a kill they can get. They run behind the tier 2 and are fighting into the Primal Split. So now they're in some trouble. Now they're going to be locked down. Plenty of disables available for Liquid. It's just a question of how many heroes are Liquid going to kill. Pushed forward by the Void Bruling. Couldn't get there, but V-Tune, somebody will get this. Mira protecting himself, trying to prolong his death as long as possible, but
somebody had the wrong idea about how that fight was going to go. And not a fight Kiyotaka is going to aggressively join. It's just no way. The chance you get caught by somebody there is way too high.
Kiyotaka, he is not respecting this so much. He kills Saberlight. Does he get out for it? Meter's going to be dropped on his head, and the rest of the team is here. Avery, that is his second death.
That doesn't count. He literally killed the guy 1v4. Did it to himself this time.
Yikes.
Oh, Toronto died anyway.
Still got the kill anyway. All right.
Okay, well, that's... I don't know what that is, man. That's just...
Me neither. Liquid only have 3 heroes here, but they seem to be sticking around. They have a war to be played around, and a third death, perhaps inbound. Here comes Tiaban, though. Aphotic Shield to help him out. Escape back, trying to get him away. V-Tune still chasing after him. Stopped and killed. Oh, man, he was full agi, wasn't he?
Was not ready for that.
A laser underneath the Elder Titan Aura. Half his HP gone in a second. Panto with the stomp, making a run for it. Maybe V-Tune can pick up that kill, but the important part for Aurora, they bail out their Tinker.
Yisha instantly hunting top. Once Toronto Tokyo. Getting greedy on the way.
EMP Meteor going to be dropped on him with the Hex, making it easy. Covered by the Global Silence as well. Now Nightfall still runs in. The rest of his team is coming in from behind. So this is not a straightforward situation for Liquid. Nightfall already having to use his ultimate. Does get some of the heal back into play, while V-Tune cuts in and easily deals with that Elder Titan. And now with his ultimate gone, Nightfall is food. As Boxy holds him in with the shackles. He may have gotten off the Aphotic Shield, but it's not enough to get a kill, not enough to save himself. Liquid are gonna run down 4 heroes on Aurora, and they gave absolutely nothing. Triple kill for Nisha.
Hex can be annoying. These cores are just food around the map right now. Aurora are crumbling.
At this point in time, it almost seems like Aurora's only play is Toronto Tokyo somehow gets a rebuttal whenever Boxy tries to make one of these moves. With these next setups for the Cataclysm. Nisha, okay, getting a kill on Nisha would be massive, and they whipped him into the wheel. Do not tell me he's going to escape. All right. They had him in a corner. They're marching the machines. They'll march him down. Boxy is going to get a return kill on Mira.
But Shaman's getting fat.
The Menace is off the map. The first death of the game for Nisha.
If it goes to Morphling, Liquid can really do some damage.
Nice pickup. If they can get him. Detection, Tusk's going to go out. Killing the Silencer early is a good start. They knew that Liquid was on the Tormentor. They went straight to the Roshan, found a pick off thanks to the high ground ward that they had there. Still have there. So good vision to just force Roshan.
Opposite trade of the first time around.
Yeah, it would be easy to just cheat through the secret shop area, which he would have died. Go through the river at some point, would have got caught there. Jump onto Nightfall. Cataclysm coming in. That's going to be the ultimate of Nightfall. Not much gain. Tornadoed up. V-Tune actually is going to be wheeled. Uh-oh. He's going to take a lot of damage. They 2 minutes to burst him down with the Earth Splitter. Now without their carry. Things are looking a little grim here for Liquid. Still trying to chase down heroes. They do get Panto off of it. Nightfall, Manta out of the wards, and will get back to safety under the river. Boxy on the side here can control heroes, but there's no damage. Not right now, not until Nisha shows up. Maybe now they'll be able to pick up Mira. Next up, Horn Toss into Skewer on 2, but Nisha with the tornado, that's a problem. Kiyotaka, RP locking down 2. Toronto Tokyo, they finish off those 2s and retreat back to Insania, getting that kill as well. Nisha, last man standing for Liquid, healthy, but cannot do it alone.
Kiyotaka is just going to clean you up.
He can't do it alone, or maybe he can. Cataclysm Meteor comes in, big damage. They do manage to get the Aegis, but Nightfall loses it right away. Nisha delayed just long enough, but now he's going to be skewered back in. He might be food on the second life of Nightfall, surrounded by so many heroes. Boxy trying to throw the disables. Horn Toss back into play, and Nisha will die. And now the chase continues. Aurora, they go from getting the Roshan to killing Nisha to now killing Boxy as well. Big pickup and a huge swing to the favor of Aurora.
No Primal Split, no Morphling.
Jump forward from Nightfall. Tornado intercepts and protects the back line. Nightfall kind of stuck here. Skewer back. They do manage to get Boxy. Boxy dropping the wards, knows he's dead.
The rest of the team got stomped. No ability to help.
Toronto Tokyo just keeps on finding these openings, pulling heroes out of position. Liquid cannot take the 5-on-5.
There's too many shields in this lineup. Everybody can bail each other out. There's no good targets to go on. Nisha trying to do something against this Tinker.
Will get a good amount of damage on him. BKB forced out. Nightfall will take the mid lane completely as Aurora back away. Resetting, going for more. Horn Toss back in on Nisha. Toronto Tokyo knew that he had the money right there. Dropped the RP on him when it probably wasn't even necessary because he knows.
I also think Saberlight's game being so okay is aggressive, but they got
They will get the pick off anyway.
a little trade-off. Slows the game down at least.
Coming back around, Aurora. They're going to be interrupted. Tornado comes through. Jump in, Horn Toss. Got the Shadow Shaman, and V-Tune died like that? What? Kiyotaka just did a massive burst of damage. Now Nisha in desperation inside the pit will manage to grab. Refresher, he didn't have all the space in the world. Managed to get that Aegis just in the nick of time and blink away, but being chased after. Tornado lands on 2. Cataclysm, turn around with the Refresher. He can drop some serious damage there. Kiyotaka down to half HP. Saberlight. Well, one laser kind of ruins most of that. Meteor's going to be dropped on him. Kiyotaka, he's fine. He's protected by Nightfall. It's Saberlight who's likely to die here. Hopes to get the kill on Panto. Does manage to get that much at least, but he's not making it out of here. No way.
Zapped back down. Unstoppable for the Tinker. This is a very aggressive farm.
And he'll be punished for it. Saved by the Aphotic Shields. The Meteor's still going to do a hefty amount of damage. Now Nisha baited. Boxy sitting here on the high ground though. Saberlight. Maybe he's going to be the target. Does have Primal Split.
Oh, the Morphling again.
Pulled him back in. Global Silence protects him, though. V-Tune throwing what damage he can, but he can't deal with the pressure that Nightfall puts on him. He just has to BKB TP out. Primal Split's going to be used. Insania, Ogre Seal Totem over the cliff, and gets whipped. That TP is the only one that gets canceled.
Nice lift on the Tinker. Should get Saberlight out of here. There.
A Hex would spell the end of him. Instead, he gets the other side of the map, puts pressure on V-Tune. With his amp damage, Kiyotaka is going to be hexed. And now, well, the relocate gets him away from the Meteor for a little bit and finally chased him down, activates BKB. With it, E-Blade BKB, he's able to TP out. Now the rest of Aurora are here. Skewer on in, trying to put the position of Kiyotaka. He got hexed, though, when he jumped on in. Still protected by his translocator, though. He's going to be okay. He'll clear this out pretty easily. There goes Saberlight. Kiyotaka survives contact with the enemy.
So many saves as well. No easy targets.
And once again, the Brewmaster just looks like food. Kiyotaka can finish him off.
He's thinking about it.
Glimmer Cape protects him.
It's just Megas. No
And
fight.
it is going to be Magus. Oh, he's gone. He walked forward at half HP. Are you serious?
See you later.
Brother, you just watched half your HP get chunked earlier. Toronto with the refresh. Global Silence goes out. They get the Hex on him, trying to punish. The barriers will not protect him here. Mira a bit late there on the escape back. He puts himself in a nasty spot, takes a lot of damage. Does manage to get away, though. Ogre Seal Totem protecting him. Teleport coming in, though. Nisha is going to chase after these heroes. He's under a ward sentry, though. He knows it.
They used Refresher Shard on that play. You just say good luck. I mean, 3.6 second blink.
All you can do is contain him for a couple of seconds. The Kiyotaka will break free.
All right, you didn't have to KS him, though.
Take your gem.
Yeah, they're just waiting for Toronto Tokyo's refresher. Look, 6 seconds.
Oh, God. V-Tune, gotta be careful. They're still gonna be able to horde toss on too. Global Silence is gonna have to be used. Saberlight barely gets off the Primal Split.
What can you do with this?
The Brewlings don't really do much at all for you. Boxy tries to make the jump on a Panto. Missed that jump. Now gets punished by Nightfall. No way out.
That's a dieback on the Shaman.
It's going to be one dead already with the Primal Split halfway burned through. Not really getting much done here. Chasing after Kiyotaka, dropping the Cataclysm. It doesn't do much. Most of these heroes well above half HP. V-Tune pushed back into the wheel while they deal with Nisha. Laser down. Now he turns his attention to the Morphling. That's another one gone. And with that, Kiyotaka Tinker ends with a score of 12-2 and 15.